In the ancient town of Ravenshade, nestled between towering trees and fog-draped hills, an eerie silence hung in the air like a heavy shroud. The townsfolk spoke in hushed whispers, for they knew the curse that plagued their ancestors had not yet released its grip. The once vibrant town had succumbed to the shadow of a mysterious raven that perched atop the oldest mansion, its ominous gaze piercing through the perpetual mist. Edmund Harrow, a weary historian with a penchant for the supernatural, arrived in Ravenshade in search of the truth behind the town's affliction. Drawn to the haunting tales of a raven that spoke of impending doom, Edmund couldn't resist the allure of the macabre. As Edmund ventured through the dilapidated streets, the oppressive weight of centuries-old secrets pressed upon him. Locals, reluctant to share their stories, averted their gaze when he inquired about the mysterious raven. Undeterred, he made his way to the heart of the town, where the ominous mansion stood as a testament to the darkness that clung to Ravenshade. The mansion's facade, adorned with intricate carvings and weathered by time, seemed to creak in agony as Edmund approached. A shiver ran down his spine as he crossed the threshold, feeling the weight of the raven's gaze upon him. The interior, once grand, now lay in ruins, with faded wallpaper peeling from the walls like the skin of a long-forgotten memory. In a dimly lit study, Edmund uncovered a journal dating back centuries. Its yellowed pages detailed the tragic tale of Isabella Ravenscroft, a woman accused of witchcraft during the town's darkest era. Isabella's love for a forbidden suitor led to her persecution, and as the noose tightened, she cursed Ravenshade with the promise of eternal sorrow. The raven, once a companion to Isabella, became the vessel for her vengeful spirit. Its cries echoed the tormented whispers of a woman wronged, and its eyes reflected the sorrow of a love that transcended the boundaries of life and death. The curse manifested in the form of the raven, foretelling doom upon the town and its descendants. Determined to break the curse, Edmund delved deeper into the journal, uncovering a ritual that promised to free Isabella's spirit. Armed with newfound knowledge, he sought the aid of the townsfolk, who, despite their initial reluctance, began to see him as their last hope. Together, they gathered in the mansion's decaying courtyard, beneath the watchful gaze of the ominous raven. Edmund, guided by the instructions in the journal, led the townsfolk in a ritual to appease Isabella's spirit. The air grew thick with anticipation as incantations filled the night, and the raven's cries intensified, echoing the pain of centuries. As the ritual reached its climax, a spectral figure materialized before them. Isabella Ravenscroft, her ethereal form bathed in an otherworldly glow. The raven, now free from the burden of vengeful whispers, circled overhead before vanishing into the night. Isabella's eyes, once filled with sorrow, now conveyed gratitude. With a gentle nod, she dispersed into the darkness, leaving Ravenshade bathed in an eerie calm. The fog lifted, revealing a town free from the shackles of the curse that had bound it for generations. Edmund, exhausted yet triumphant, watched as life returned to Ravenshade. The townsfolk, no longer haunted by the raven's ominous cries, embraced a new dawn. The mansion, once a symbol of despair, stood as a testament to the resilience of the human spirit. As Edmund bid farewell to Ravenshade, he couldn't help but feel a sense of accomplishment. The echoes of the raven's curse were replaced by the whispers of a town rebuilding itself, free from the specter of its dark past. And though though the mist still clung to the hills, it now bore the promise of a future untainted by the shadows that had once consumed Ravenshade.